Day 141, first day of week 21 of my Becoming Productive series of vlogs. And I was feeling tired today after coming home from work, and I decided to take a bit of a nap because I think probably contributed to, it's probably because I probably didn't get enough sleep, and the day felt particularly long at work. And then after taking my nap, I just working on editing. Honestly, it almost feels like this vlog series is just about me editing and working on the previous and producing this series. It's just like I really needed it, but like I didn't do anything else today. I'm off tomorrow. Don't have work tomorrow, so maybe as well as getting the video edited and uploaded, I think I'm gonna try to do some drawing on the computer using my drawing tablet, and maybe get a few drawings done and record those, put them together into a video. I don't know when I would upload it. I mean, I think I was thinking maybe Saturdays, so like during the week I could, whenever I have the time, just record myself doing sketches, doodles. I don't know whether it's gonna be a complete image or something like that, and then just post a time lapse of me creating each of them and just putting them into one single video and then uploading it on Saturday. I think I'm going to try to do that. That's that's the plan. That's like the goal that I'm trying to have, at least for this week. Is if I'm not working on any animating and not getting any animations done, maybe I can like try to do that and probably try to help hone my drawing skills and develop those more. I think I actually kind of want to focus on like textures, especially if I work just in black and white. I think I want to just try to focus on textures in images. Textures don't necessarily help with animations, since typically with animation you want to simplify your images in order to expedite the animation process, make it as efficient as possible. But I think just in general, drawing and artwork, I want to try to focus on recreating textures. That's what I think I want to try to do tomorrow. But tonight, I'm just going to work a little bit more on editing Week 20's footage and then go to bed. So until tomorrow. Day 142, and I managed to finish Week 20's video, editing that and doing a thumbnail, and did sort of like the intro. Like, honestly, I think it's, in terms of the video that I did so far, the intro that I did, like the title thing, I think is the one that I'm the most proud of so far. It's like, it's fairly simple what I did. Like just writing something like it out on paper and then just in Adobe Premiere, like sort of inverting it and coloring it so that it has this hand-drawn sort of like, not like hand-drawn, but like handwritten title, and having like keeping the hand motion in it, and I think it kind of fits with sort of the whole style or aesthetic I was trying to go for. Kind of like it kind of got me thinking like maybe trying to do more stuff like that, working with just drawn stuff and manipulating it in like Adobe Premiere, doing something with that. I don't know how I would necessarily like what else to do with it, but it got me the ideas, and I don't know if I would necessarily say it was fun, but I like the end result, and therefore it's kind of like sort of like the inspiration because of the pretty shitty week that I had the last week. Feeling inspired probably my favorite of the videos that I've done. I mean, maybe it's the cringiest. I don't know, but to me, I felt like I guess it was maybe the cathartic in a way, even though like nothing really that productive came out of like last week, other than just doing that. But anyway, I spent the entire day basically working on that, and I really, really need to get a better laptop for editing and doing stuff, because there are moments where it was just taking forever to fucking do anything, like even working in GIMP. Yeah, I did, in the thumbnail I did was a little bit different based off of the sketches thing that I did. Like this fella kind of became the logo of the thumbnail, the star of the thumbnail. That's what I did today. But yeah, if I'm gonna be doing more videos and especially working, and anyway, this computer is really showing its limitations in terms of viability of project creation, project work, and stuff like that. If even working in GIMP is proving to be too much for it. So I'm probably gonna have to try to start looking into the best sort of a laptop just for in general working in video programs, either video editing, 3D rendering, 2D animation, whatever it is. Like, I just need something that will be fast and be able to produce and like be able to handle intense projects if I get bigger and bigger things. I'm actually gonna go to bed at a fairly decent time now. I didn't do any drawing today because I spent all my time working on that video, but now it's 4 minutes. I've already talked too much for today. That's it. Feeling a little bit better this week so far. Hopefully that continues, and hopefully I actually do some more beneficial, productive stuff. So, fingers crossed. Day 143. And today I screen recorded myself doing another digital sketch. It's something, I think, and because I'm off tomorrow, I'm going to do it again. I don't know how many. I feel like possibly trying to do at least multiple sketches. Like, the one thing I'm kind of not entirely sure of is like how planned out I should do. Like, part of me kind of wants to just do the drawings as they come to me. Like, I don't want to like, again, it's all this types of things where like as soon as I start to like, I'm afraid like if I start to try to plan something out, I will end up making it take longer than it should, and or I won't even complete it. So like, even if the drawings that I do aren't necessarily that good or would necessarily even be considered, let's say, like a complete scene or something like that, I kind of just want to do it as a way of like evoking, not evoking, as a way of just, well, like, I mean, like art as a way of expressing yourself is kind of as a given, but I mean, not necessarily inventing, but just maybe kind of almost like a therapeutic type of thing, or just like almost like a stream of consciousness, just making it up as I go, and as I see the images and like image drawings and stuff like that, just keep adding to it or changing and modifying it until I see something that I feel like I'm happy with, and then call it finished. I think I'm just going to do. I mean, already with like the two images that I've done so far, like the one that I did before I did the recording, but this one, like the one I uploaded December 5th, like the file name I just named it Sandman because the brush that I used made it look kind of like particle like almost like sand or dust or something like that. And then the most recent one, I just called it Thin Man. So I'm wondering if I'm just going to make a series of different figures or something with blank man. But if I start setting myself up in terms of as trying to stick to, quote, a pattern or a theme or a series, then I'm going to get too bogged down on trying to come up with the details and stuff like that. And then I won't end up getting anything done. Again, I'm just going to, like, I maybe. Oh yeah, I said I was going to try to work with textures. Actually, I think this might be the next thing I do. I'll try doing something to show not feathers, of fur. Well, fur first, and then maybe go to feathers. Because that's one thing I've always wanted to try to, like, I haven't really done. Is like feathers, trying to render feathers. Yeah. Well, that's it for today, and let's see if I can continue this for a bit. Day 144, and I started fairly late in terms of what I did today. I worked on doing a drawing, a digital drawing, or I guess you could say digital painting or whatever, it's like black and white, of this guy, this Nutcracker, because I wanted to try to, I don't know, I guess it might be a little dark to see, but I kind of wanted to do him primarily because of the hair, and I wanted to try to do the basically more or less kind of like a study of like hair because I wanted to do the texture thing. But I spent like most of my time actually like on his face, and it's not complete. But I've gotten, but pretty much I think like I didn't get it all finished tonight. I'm probably gonna try to finish the rest of it tomorrow, and so like that's what I did today. But I took quite a long time. I didn't really get started really working on it. I get started on it until like after like around 9, or I think it may have been after 9. So when I finally actually got started working on it, which I was hoping I could probably get a little bit more than just one drawing done today, but whenever I kept putting it off. Another thing is I don't think I mentioned it before, but I lost a subscriber like last week or something like that. So obviously, if I'm uploading these types of things and whoever was subscribe probably didn't want to see these anymore, so yeah, that's completely understandable. Again, I don't want this series to be my main thing on this channel. I want to try to fill out other things on it. Like, I still want it to be primarily animation, but I haven't been working on the animations. And also, I kind of want to do like sort of a little follow-up, just a little thing based off of how I was feeling the previous week, and how I was feeling, and my thoughts, and like sort of like the negative kind of feelings I was having last week. And I just want to make it clear here that I'm very lucky to have what I have. There's so many more people who have it so much worse than I do. Yeah, all things considered, and all things given, I'm very lucky, and things could definitely be way worse for me than they are. Now, of course, things could be better, but for most people, things could be better. That's kind of just a given. Like, you'd be very privileged to be in a position where your life can't be improved at all. But again, however I may have been feeling like last week, I have seen some things since then, realizing like how good I actually have it. It still doesn't change how I felt in the time, which just may have been just the certain things coming together and certain thoughts in my mind. But that's why I felt like describing myself like a whiny bitch, because even like I think I even realized then like even feeling sort of those negative thoughts at the time, like I realized that, like, it's not really that warranted, the feeling that I had. I just kind of needed something to sort of like vent. And again, I think, as I said before, like everyone has those moments from time to time. Bad, I didn't want, but again, I just don't want to make it seem as though like, oh, woe is me, my life is so hard. It really isn't. It legitimately isn't. All I know is like, if my life just keeps going down the path that it has been going, then yeah, I probably would end up on the street. Without, like, I probably would end up homeless. Given, like, until I find, like, because I do need to find a form of employment that's makes more than what I currently do, and I'd prefer that form of employment be something where I can feel creatively fulfilled. That's just what I'm trying to figure out right now. It's kind of like this whole thing has been trying to be more proactive in getting my life together. So yeah, just kind of anybody who ends up viewing this and is interested at all in this scene this far, if you have any, if any of this like interests you, that's just, I just felt like being clear in that regard. So that's what I've done, and hopefully I get a few more. Maybe I can do some more drawing before I go to work, and then after work tomorrow, and hopefully that'll be that. So yeah, till then. End of day 145, and I had every intention to get some more work done on my drawing, but I've just been not feeling that well. Some discomfort, and I just don't feel in the mood to get the whole thing started and like into it and like recording, when I might have to take a break from it at any moment. And it's just not feeling it. And I don't know why. Actually, maybe I did go to bed after 3 o'clock last night. I don't know. Sometimes I go to bed. It seems like going to bed earlier, and I find that it's almost harder to get up in the morning sometimes. So like, I'll go to bed maybe 2 or 3 hours earlier than I usually do, but I don't end up getting up any earlier. And it's not like I feel any more rested. It's, I don't know, sometimes it just seems weird like that. But yeah, I really didn't get anything done. Because I didn't get up early enough to really do any drawing before going to work. And coming home, Mom had prepared some chicken. I think it's chicken pesto, chicken with the basil pesto on it, and that was nice. I don't know, maybe that had anything to do with it, but I don't think so. But it's like, or maybe it was the cheek. I don't know. There's a number of things that could have possibly caused me. Maybe I overindulged in some of the sweets at work or something, or when I get home. I don't know. Could be a number of things as to what caused my stomach discomfort. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go to bed, and I'll definitely do. I'm trying to get it at least finished, the Nutcracker drawing, at least enough, like maybe not fully, but like enough to say that I'm done with that, and then maybe do something else Definitely need to do more like reference drawings, like drawings from reference, and trying to get certain textures and trying to get like some effects done. But I just gotta find something. I may have to do drawings, like maybe reference images from the internet. But I prefer to try to do something in person. But anyway, that's it. That's it for tonight. And here's to tomorrow. Day 146, and my original idea of putting together the footage of me painting, recording the digital drawings into a single video and then uploading them on Saturday didn't fall through because I didn't finish the picture of I did not finish the Nutcracker drawing. I would say it's kind of close to the point where it would be where I would consider it to be finished, but I just didn't feel like working on it anymore tonight. I worked on it for I guess about 2 hours. If I'm gonna be doing more of these things, I really need to spend less. I mean, it's like in terms of doing good, like the only way I'm gonna get better and possibly working at these things faster is to do them more frequently. But it is sort of discouraging. I mean, look, on one hand, like I like how it looks. It's looking, at least, it looks at least somewhat decent. At least in my opinion, it looks somewhat decent. But it's not even like let's say like a full like scene. It's just a singular figure thing. And again, I said I was doing it. Like I'm spending the one thing I said I wanted to do as a study of fur and hair. But I'm like working on, but I'm spending more time on everything other than the fur and the hair. It's probably going to be the fur and the hair part of it. It's going to be the last thing I do the final touches on because I kind of want at least it to look like somewhat of a complete image. Probably what I really should have just done is just focused solely on. Maybe the next thing I do is like after I do this, I'm just going to do a patch, just look right in at the image and just focus solely on trying to make fur and hair look and put light on it in different areas and just really just focus on just doing the fur. Because, I mean, trying to put the whole thing, it's like 2 days I spent working on this, like at least, I think like 2.5 hours 2 days ago. I don't think I worked on it at all yesterday. Like 2.5 hours 2 days ago, and then 2 hours a day. So working on it 4.5 hours, and it's still not complete. It's like no, I can't. On this one, I'm gonna call it complete after I do a few tiny, like a few sort of tiny details on it. I'm not gonna worry about background. I'm just probably just gonna keep the background. I might do something with the background just so it's not a solid gray. Because I mean, like this is how it looks so far. Like this is what I've been drawing, and this is. I mean, you're gonna see the whole thing. This is. It doesn't really look good on the screen. It's like all blued out, but whatever. It's not that blue. Whatever. I mean, like overall, I like it. There's still like issues that I'm having with how dark. Like it looks like certain areas should be darker, but I really don't know how dark I should go with it until it becomes like too dark, like too close to black when it's clearly not black. It's really hard when you don't have the appropriate sort of shade next to it to compare it to. Whatever. It's just I don't know. I just sometimes I feel like when I do whatever. That's what I did today, and we'll see where I am at the end of tomorrow. So then, day 147, last day of week 21, I think, and nothing really to say. Didn't really do anything today. That's the end of today. Yeah, didn't work on any of the drawing, and I'm gonna go to bed because this week we have the extended hours at the store. I go in at 9 in the morning, so I definitely need to go to bed to get up early enough. Here's to the new week, and hopefully get something actually done. Some more good things done. More productive, hopefully. Well, that's that.